move on. So May new moon. It is actually because we had that full moon. It's on the 30th. So what happens before that is the full moon, lunar eclipse, 2 weeks after the solar, at 1 degree of Scorpio Vishaka, which can happen even though the nodes have switched signs. Sometimes they'll still fall back to, the previous sign. But then Mars goes into Pisces, Venus goes into Aries, which will be conjunct Rahu and Uranus. And then we have this new moon, Mars, and then we have Mars-Jupiter conjunction, and then the new moon at 14 degrees of Taurus. So what do you think about that?
Well, this is a new moon happening in Rohini Nakshatra, which is a nakshatra of creativity, which is quite good. So that's when you might begin to make new plans, new creativity. It's also May time. It's the summertime, basically. So that's when you'll begin to see the financial world is going to go through a big change, and new ways of solving problems will come. The eclipse happened in Aries the month before. Now we are kind of recovering from that. That's what I think will happen. And more importantly, I would say the lunar eclipse time period you have to watch out. Usually that's when, again, you are more emotionally volatile, actually. So that's one time period definitely to take it easy and all that. That definitely needs to be taken, So for sure, I cannot emphasize enough. That's something I can encourage also. Usually I would encourage, but good thing is that this upcoming new moon, in May, will allow a lot more, your food, that you might be creative about the food which are happening, which you're taking. The other good thing here is that Mercury is actually on top of this particular new moon, which is also improving intellect. I think you might find better tax breaks or whatnot, right? I think tax season is usually April as a month, right? So yeah, watch out for taxing problems, around tax season problems around April for sure, around the eclipse time and all that. 100% there'll be some changes and all that. That can be a problem there. Now, Mercury being retrograde, I would just say, because this new moon is happening with that, so make sure that entire month might have all these documentation issues, financial issues, all that. So that could be a different thing. Now, if you're not doing your taxes, that's when you might want to set that kind of a thing during that time period.
Yeah, and for DC, 9th house of law has Saturn. So, and this is the wealthiest nakshatra, but moon is exalted, so that's good, huh?
Yeah. So usually that's good for lunar eclipse is over. Now you have the exalted moon in Taurus. So it's you will be stable emotionally. Just that the lunar eclipse time period is one thing you need to be cautious in general in the mid of May or so. Yeah.
Right. Okay.